For me, as a fight director, it's the ultimate fight.
It'd be quite nice if the audience watching it, I go, oh, that's a twist. I hadn't seen that coming. Is that in the play?
Let's do this.
Like, my legs have got to get used to this.
Come, let's begin.
Anyone who knows the play Hamlet, there's a huge fight at the end of the play. It's actually probably one of the best written fights that I know, because usually you'll just get they fight and you've got to kind of work out what that is. Whereas what Shakespeare's done, he's specifically written a fencing bout for this scene. It's really cleverly done. So it's very clear as a fight director what I need to do and how I need to drive that part of the story forward.
Since he went into France, I have been in continual practice. I shall win at the odds.
So, you know, the first day that we worked together, no one knew each other. They probably haven't held a sword since drama school, if they did it in drama school. And suddenly we're expecting our actors to look like fencers. So it's a process, yeah, and it's a guided process. What's really important is we're not doing the sport of fencing. We're just making it look like a fencing match. But we have to drive the narrative through the fight.
Maybe this is a court where fencing is quite a common sport. There might be an additional useful pressure on Hamlet and Laertes because the court is sort of invested in, like they are seasoned fencing watchers.
That adds another layer of tension.
What would you undertake to show yourself your father's son in deed more than in words?
To cut his throat at the church.
No place indeed should murder sanctuarize. Revenge should know no bounds.
There's lots of twists and turns in this fight. Hamlet kind of just thinks, oh, okay, yeah, I'll do a fencing bout. But Laertes' motivation is very different. And so he poisons, the end of the sword is poisoned. And in the fight, Laertes has to cut Hamlet within 3 points. For Laertes, I feel like the stakes are really, really high. And I think he really is under a lot of pressure. And you're not. So for you, it's actually quite relaxed. But you've got to get these hits.
Yeah.
And so when you know you've got to get something, the tension for you is more.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Usually in Hamlets, I see when Claudius is killed, it's just a straight through kill. Claudius gets spears. But if he's so good, I wonder if there's just like a 2-3 second thing of as Hamlet is coming with the rapier, he just like dodges, like dart, dart, dart. There's like a twist that, yeah.
So you just made our factories dead.
It's a hit!
The fight is starting to take shape, yeah, and the boys are starting to really get it into their bodies and feel it, and the choreography has taken shape, and it's a very collaborative space to be in.
You say day 2 and I'll just look cute.
I try to be as open as I possibly can and open to collaboration, because I feel like you can get the best work out of the actors that way, and also the best work out of me. They'll come up with some fantastic ideas that have challenged my thought process, because I've done the show before, but it feels like I'm doing it afresh. In épée fencing, any part of the body is a target.
Okay. Could it be something ridiculous like his foot?
It could. You know, it's Hiran's Hamlet, so he's going to have a different take on how that feels to him, and the same for Tom. It's Tom's Laertes. There you go. It's going to work.
Yeah.
It's going to work.
Okay.
I'm going to introduce the masks today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll do one person with a mask, one person without a mask, and then swap you round, and then both of you. Okay?
Yeah.
Today we put the fencing masks on them for the first time. That was a process, because suddenly you're putting something on an actor's head and face, and the fencing mask is meshy at the front, so the vision is slightly different, of course.
Oh, it's quite heavy, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh my God, you look awesome. You look great, guys. I needed to do it once the choreography was more set and they were starting to feel it a little bit more. They were happy and they weren't really questioning it. They just did it. Slowly, because now you can see that your eye contact is a little bit...
I mean, non-existent right now. And fence.
My job is mostly to create, and through creation, I'm looking at the safety of those actors. And also not just the safety, but the sustainability of it as well, because they've got to do it 8 times a week. Let's take Hiran first, who's playing Hamlet. Yeah, massive role, lot to do, psychologically, lots to learn. So can you imagine that he's going on this journey through this play, and then he has to do the fight at the end of that. He has to be fit. Good, well done.
Should we try it one more time?
Yeah. Tom will have a massive break before he's back on, and he's back on in a highly emotive state. The demands are different for both of them, but this is what rehearsal is about, yeah, and the process that we guide the actors through. Working with Hiran and Tom has been a really fantastic, collaborative, beautiful experience. There are some times in your career where the moments are really special, and this feels really special, and it's because of the people in the room.